stream. I was planning on wrapping up the stream anyway, but Taylor's gonna have food when she gets home, and she's about like 20-30 minutes away. So fingers crossed that I can beat my damn level by then, because so worth noting, Joe, I will not be keeping the concrete in this level. I kind of mentioned that a little bit while I was designing, but I'm allowed to tweak, well, I guess I'll actually have to talk to Atari about it first, but I know I'm at least allowed to tweak the palettes of the level. So I kind of just went with concrete to build everything out, and we'll either be replacing it with cloud foreground or just trying to change the color of one of the things. But thank you, I appreciate it. I was trying to I kind of mentioned this a little bit before, but I can, now that I'm on mic, I can kind of say it again. The theme of this level obviously was kind of cloud stuff, and sort of Glitch Cat Ultra Fuzzy meets sort of the end of Panga World 1, I guess, or Panga World's first level. Ah, shit. You could probably still make it in there, honestly. But I mean, like, to be perfectly honest, all I would need for, like, changing the contrast of the foreground is just to change the concrete from gray to even just the brown of this ground right here. I don't plan on keeping it this, though, so I didn't really think about it, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so this ending thing actually isn't that bad. I'm kind of sad that I've missed it twice in a row, but you basically just have to let the block ride along the 1F0 a little bit more than usual. You might be able to technically cheese that bit if you jump on the chuck at the right time and it spawns a rock anyway, but whatever. You can choose it anyway. I'm honestly kind of okay with that. I don't necessarily mind. It obviously is cheese, but whatever. It's pretty hard cheese to pull off, so I'll let you pull it off, I guess. I am a little sad that this rock chuck is not working the way that I had intended for it to work. Because, like, honestly, every other obstacle worked pretty much perfectly, and I'm kind of sad that I had one. But you know what, I think this will work right here. Okay, so that's not very fluid. You can eventually wait for a rock there. Nope. Alright. That's okay. So, kind of talking about what I was allowed to design and not allowed to design in the ending. I was allowed to create the palette, the initial palette, I guess. And with that in mind, I created the palette with the cloud foreground in mind, not cement. Just to kind of touch on that again, I guess. And I'm allowed to do all of, like if I had like custom sprites and blocks and stuff that I was using, I'm allowed to insert those during the prep time, I guess. Because basically the plan for this is to prepare a base ROM, and then from there you end up designing out whatever you need. Um, just as long as designing it out is within the 4 hours, it's fine. And I guess technically speaking, I had wasted like 10 minutes of clock time on trying to switch over from YouTube music to my own music, so I guess I feel a little bit better about fixing that one obstacle. We'll just say, well, I mean, quote unquote, fixing that obstacle. I guess it works. You can one cycle it. Never mind. It's not exactly the way I would want it to be, but it's not broken, so. Oh, well, that's about as bad as that could have been. I think I'm already dead. But let's try to save it. Yeah! Hey, saved it. Alright, so, not a perfect level, I'll be the first to admit it, but it's a level that can be beaten, and it's a level that's still pretty fun, I guess. The ending is complete bullshit. It kind of reminds me of a really weird version of the Panga World ending, of level 1, but like trying to get to ground, I guess. So thanks guys, by the way. I really appreciate everyone being here, because honestly this is one of the most fun streams I've had in a while. I'm a little tired now, so to be perfectly honest, this is going to probably be the end of my stream for the day. I may be back on later depending on how I'm feeling.